Hello, friends. Whew. I was grabbing stuff from the other fridge. I was like, I made it just in time. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, guys. Cook with Sammy time. It is. It is. Woohoo. Okay, good morning. Michelangelo was first. Hi, Greek. Hi, iShot. Demis. Cookie. Good to see you. Hi, Kev. Bonkman. White Dove. And Lieberton. Oh, and Annie. Cook with Sammy Day. Yep, today is the day. So happy that you could be here with us for it. I know, it's like, well, then why are you here right now, Kate? What are we doing? So I'm going to do a couple things with you guys first, and then Sam will do up the lamb and the chutney. Cheers. Still getting my coffee, and I literally have not, that was my first sip. So also grilling outside today. Yeah, I'm going to give the play-by-play. Exactly. I did sleep in a little bit today, so I've only been up for a couple hours. So I feel a little bit silly, kind of. Still waking up a bit, but it's perfect. Yeah, a married stream. You're entertaining a guest who is still asleep right now, so you'll be distracted. That is fair. I hope you so enjoy your time with your guests, right? Yeah, I'm silly today. I shot exactly. And as you can see, it's a little bit rainy outside today. It doesn't really know what it wants to do. But yes, we will still be able to cook outside because of the gazebo. So I don't know, what are we gonna do? Fire up the large, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna be firing up the large big green egg later. So the lamb's gonna get cooked on the egg. That's what Annie asked for. So we asked him whether he wanted it cooked inside, something that he could do, but he wanted to see how it would cook outside on the grill. And we're excited too, because we've never done it this way either. So the lamb's gonna get cooked on the grill. I don't know if you guys have ever done a foil little pouch of potatoes over coals or over a fire ever, but that is really lovely. There are no recipes today, Bonkman. This is all just coming from our culinary wealth of knowledge from up here. But I will for sure type up later. Sam has everything. Actually, he has some screenshots that he can post in Discord.
100%.
Okay, he's got the screenshots from his old school recipes from 10 years ago. From his one of his first restaurants that he worked in. So yeah, kind of a freestyle. Obviously it's ingrained in his head, so I'll give you guys the play-by-play as he does that. So grilled lamb, foil pouch potatoes, probably with some chopped up shallots and garlic in there, and obviously some butter and oil. So good. And yeah, Annie, because grilled lamb is amazing, right? Also, good morning, Buttercup. How are you? Yeah, fine then. And then our last grilled item, another thing that's actually really lovely is carrots. I don't know if you guys have ever tried grilled carrots, but since we're firing up the grill, let's just do a little mixed grill of sorts. Why not? And it is kind of cool outside, so it's a nice day to cook outside. It's not too hot. Yeah, you haven't tried that one. I think we'll dress them up with lots of nice thyme from the garden and stuff. Yeah, should be delish. Jiggles, how are you? You used to do foil pouches with meat, onion, carrot, and potato all the time. Yeah, while camping. So that's something that that's where I'm drawing that inspiration from. I so remember that from when I was little. You open up the pouch and the kind of caramelized onion potato steam hits you. Ugh. So good. Yeah, it's weird to have 7.3k points, Annie, because you just spent 100k, right? Okay, so why don't I make up that little list for later, and then before we start lunch, because it is still a little bit early here, we have some halibut cakes, so some fish cakes that I have to make up. Oh, iShot has 120k, just waiting for that moment, hey? So we're gonna make up some really nice halibut cakes. They are not for us, they are for Zach. And this is from the halibut he caught last weekend. You guys are actually winning right now. So for the lamb, I'll just put underneath, I'll put crust and then grill. Just for the halibut. You're still thinking of your first meal redemption. You still can't figure it out, I shot? Okay, lamb, crust, and then grill. Our potato, I'll just do shallot and then poach. Carrot, we'll dress them. And then I think it would be nice to have some kind of sauce other than the chutney. Maybe something like a minted sour cream or like an herbed cream of sorts, like a raita even, maybe a cucumber dip. Because this is kind of Middle Eastern, right, Sam?
Yeah.
Is there like a specific cuisine where this came from, or it's just a little bit of a fusion altogether? Okay, so kind of like a Middle Eastern dealio going on here. So stuff like curry would go really good as well for flavoring. So we'll think of a sauce later on. I'll just write down sauce. We got lots of time to think about that one. And then our halibut cakes. Yum. Okay, perfect, guys. And then, so Sam got a phone call yesterday when he was at work. One of the families we cooked for told their friends who want some lamb from us today. So we're selling 2 lamb plates for $25 and they're gonna come and pick it up at 6:30 p.m. She's like, I can pick the time of when I pick it up. We're like, yeah. So another customer that we have to totally impress, right? Because first impressions are literally everything when it comes to food. That's exactly it. We don't want to advertise any other way. We decided that together. Yeah, potato King Russell. Tzatziki would be good too, Cookie. Yeah, we'll think of a sauce. Maybe like a yogurt, sour cream kind of deal. Do I have curry leaves? I actually might. Hold on to that thought one moment. I'm gonna go check real quick. I think I have a little stash. Be right back. I might have stashes everywhere, but I'm organized enough to like remember. I do Greek. Look. So I kept these in the freezer after I bought them. Sweet. And yeah, this is not something I use often, as you can see, but I do have it when I need it. So that's awesome. Yeah, my stash. Her secret herb stash. You just posted a pic of your coffee in Claire's Discord. Oh, cheers, guys. Yeah, I guess we're all like waking up a bit late today, hey? Oh, Demis, yeah. Shawarma sauce, yogurt, lime, garlic, dill, and mint. We have all of those things. Oh, yeah, you guys had a late night? That's awesome. Yeah, so you're up late. That's what weekends are all about, guys. Okay. Let's get into this halibut, just for the hell of it. So we have a couple different little cuts here to deal with. So we have this really beautiful fillet. And if you guys can remember the one stream where we did the salmon cakes, so kind of the same deal here where we're gonna pre-cook, we're gonna bake the halibut, and then we're gonna flake it apart into really nice pieces, and then we add our flavoring and binders to that, so that all you have to do after the cakes are made is just heat them through because everything else is cooked. Really awesome like meal prep item for sure if you like fish, obviously. Oh, karaoke! Do you have a song, Bonkman?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Annie, so much for gifting the sub to Greek Hot Fun. 2 times. 6 months already, Greek. Oh, goodness. Wow, half a year. And I'm hoping at one point or another, because we are so close in proximity, maybe we can meet up when it is safe to do so. Okay, so let's start finding out here what we're dealing with. I'm going to line this sheet pan with just some parchment paper, and let's preheat our oven while we're waiting. So I'm gonna bake these at 400 Fahrenheit. And then Sam, what are we thinking? Maybe tomorrow we'll do bacon and stuff?
Yeah.
Who's this? Oinker Bob with the raid. Welcome in, guys. Good morning. How was your stream? I hope you are well. Yeah, raiding the fridge already? Oh, goodness. We haven't even started cooking. Hi, Tiki Mojito. How are you doing? We are just preparing to bake some halibut. We're gonna make some halibut fish cakes before we start our lunch prep. Also, just wanna let you guys know, this is all we have left for tarts. And we got our really nice message this morning from the person who bought the 12 yesterday. Is he says, "Good morning, newlyweds. The tarts were delicious. Thank you." That is it. That's all we need to know, right? As long as they're good, that's it. Yeah, good morning, newlyweds. He's so funny. Jen, how are you? Hope you had a good week. And yes, thank you so much. Yeah, such a sweet message. I know. Okay, so I have this really nice piece here. Absolutely beautiful. That is like very thick. So that's probably gonna take like a good 15 minutes to bake. And then this random kind of bag here, not the most appetizing looking, but this is all cheeks. The halibut cheeks. Definitely do not throw those out, right? And really interesting, or maybe it's just like a bunch of trim actually, Sam.
It's cheeks and like all
Cheeks and trim, I guess.
Yeah.
So the halibut cheeks are really interesting texture. I hope I can actually find one in here, but we might not. I don't know if it is, Sam.
I don't know what it is.
It's a bag of tricks from your local fisherman. So this is gonna cook up really quick, but these are the pieces of fish that you want to be using to make the fish cakes from, right? You don't want to use like a really perfect, like this is actually not what you should be using to make a fish cake because it would fry up so much nicer, right? But to each their own. Obviously, there's no shortage of halibut in the household, and they want to try something new. Yeah, look how it just glistens, right? That's gonna make a lot, Sam. Holy.
Yep.
This is gonna be like we're gonna do 2 full pans. Just spread this out a little bit, and then we gotta season it up too before it bakes, and give a little bit of oil too, because halibut's not very fatty. I don't wanna even this out a bit, just to keep the juices in. Okay, put that one aside, and then we just have our one really nice fillet. So I'm just gonna do another piece of parchment. And then while those are baking, we can start chopping up all of the flavorings we want to put in. So stuff like thyme, garlic, what else? Maybe some onion or shallot, dill, maybe some lemon zest. I like to use mayo for binder, as well as just a touch of breadcrumb. And we're gonna do homemade breadcrumb, but panko also is really good. Maybe put the other fish on another baking sheet so you can take it out at a different time. Yeah. And actually, just looking at this filet Greek, see how it goes like really thin at the end? So I'll probably slice that here because this will cook before this other piece as well. So probably these two really fat pieces will be left cooking together at the end. That's a good one. Trim it up. And I mean, a fillet that size, if I was to guess like how much that would cost if you would get that from the store, probably around $70 for that. There's lots of juices in here too, so I'm gonna be careful not to spill them. I might actually go do this over the sink real quick. Tiki, you have it playing in the background while you're making lunch, and somehow our verbal delivery sounds like a legit Food Network cooking show. Yes! I mean, that's what we're kind of going for, right? I love that. Thank you for those very nice words. We do try and keep the stream like very educational. So that makes me feel great. Okay, so like we said, we'll probably trim it up like here where it starts to get thin, and then they can cook at separate times. You forgot for a second that you were on Twitch. That's awesome. When are we planning to use the meat slicer on stream again? Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be slicing up beef eye of round to make rouladen. Yeah, you're gonna love the stream tomorrow, Annie. It's like German food. So rouladen, we're doing spätzle, doing some like braised garden greens, and then a really nice mushroom, like wild mushroom gravy. Okay, I'm just gonna take my boning knife here, and yeah, I'm just gonna cut it on here. Just don't cut on the metal. Dishwasher's done. We did it. Okay, that's a lot of fish, guys. Look at that. I'm just gonna wash up my hands, and then we'll drizzle some olive oil over this and some nice salt and pepper, and then that can go into the oven. Wonder if it's possible to find pig's knuckle where we are? Oh, I'm sure we can, Annie. Easily. How Haxen is made? What's that?
Oxen.
Hoxen. Yeah, ask Sammy. He's like already correcting me. Come on, woman.
I did not say that.
No, but I did. What's the cod for, Jen? This is actually halibut from Zach. And he has asked us, I found a scale, to make some fish cakes for him out of it. So he wants to like try something new because he absolutely loved, we gave him like a little taster of when we made the salmon cakes last time. Because we had extras. And he's like, can you do that with halibut though? We're like, yes, of course. So he's so excited now to like finally meet people like us that know how to do other things with the fish. Because you think about this kid, like, I think he's what, 23? Like for the last 23 years, they've been eating fish the same way, right? Until they met us. Seriously, that's what they told us. It's like, wow. I'm gonna give this just a little rub before I salt and pepper it. Just find a little bit of oil is nice to rub on a less fatty fish, especially if we're gonna bake it. Just help keep it a bit more moist. Yeah, you need to get creative. So like they loved when we did a halibut Wellington for them last year. They already asked us if we could do it again this year. So we do a mushroom cream sauce with leeks, and then we wrap the piece of fish. I mean, this is not vegetarian, but we wrap it in prosciutto and then wrap that in puff pastry and bake it. Oh, so lovely. And once again, like such a good meal prep item. So like they love things where they can just like quickly heat it up for dinner because they're just very busy people. Okay, salt time. Obviously, the thicker pieces are going to take more salt. And we can always add more salt to the mixture later. Yeah, fish and chips is awesome, but less so on the 100th time. I don't even think they do stuff like that. Tiki, thank you very much for the follow. Glad to have you here. The wonderful world of cooking on Twitch. Some pepper.
That's great for cake.
Yeah. This is the fisherman's bag of tricks. It's like the candy bags that you don't know what are in them. It's like, yeah, I'll take it though. Yeah, not all fish and chips are created equally. So we ended up, like when Zach brought this fish over last week and my brother and his girlfriend were still visiting, we're like, we have to make fish and chips for them because she grew up here on the island, but like they absolutely refuse to eat fish where they live now in Alberta. It's like we have to make them fish and chips, and yeah, it was awesome. Oh, hello, sealed cast irons from yesterday's stream. Aren't you just nice looking? Okay, fish is going in. The smaller pieces will cook in probably 10 minutes, I'm gonna say, or less. And then our bigger pieces, closer to 15, 20 minutes. And we're baking at 400 Fahrenheit. So why don't I set, I'm gonna do 8 minutes to start, and then we'll check, see how it's cooking. So now that that's in, you can start to think about some flavorings to put into there. AMK, yeah, the way I sprinkle salt is satisfying. I'm glad you think that. I mean, I don't know, I've sprinkled a lot of salt in my lifetime. One little tip when you are sprinkling salt though, the higher up you go, the more surface area you can cover evenly. So the closer you are, the actually like the worse sprinkling you get. So go higher up. That's why it's like the little salt bay. I don't know if you've ever seen that guy, but it works because it like falls off his arm and like goes everywhere. Okay, so things going into salmon cake. Maybe we'll bust out Salt Bay today. Also, guys, Sam did enjoy yesterday's meal. He was just really exhausted when he got home from work yesterday and he went for a nap, but he ended up eating like the dish I made yesterday on stream around like 7 p.m., but he crushed it. So good. Lemon. I also found some leek. So you want leek in the cake as well, Sam? Or is that for just the sauce? Okay. Like an emerald. Emerald Lagasse. Bam! Kick it up a notch. Man, I loved him when I was young. Seriously, loved it. What's the difference between coconut cream and coconut milk? When would you use coconut cream? So coconut cream is very similar to coconut milk. So I know that you use good coconut milk, Annie, so you know what I mean when I say where it has the separation of like the cream and then the little bit of milk in like the bottom of the can, or like the watery part. So the coconut cream won't have any of the liquidy part. It'll just be all like this solid, lovely coconut cream. So it's just like a lot richer in that sense. So better for like sauces, I'm gonna say, where maybe you want it a bit thicker. And then the coconut milk is better for like soups and stuff, where it's a little bit looser, right? Oh man, Cookie, use it in a smoothie. So good. Yeah, it's gotta be good. It's like the amazing version of coconut milk. Okay, we got some garlic here. Let's see what this bag of tricks is. Looks a bit unorganized. Now I'm gonna organize it. Okay, we got a little bit of shallot there. I think we'll leave that out as well. And then this bag, so I did some trimming outside with the herbs. I have a lot of thyme, so that we'll use with the carrots later. But let's get into some of these chives that I have. So I have garlic chives and regular chives. We'll do like a half and halfer, I think. And then I just want to pop out and grab some dill. It looks like it's not raining currently. It's a safe time to do so. The coconut milk you buy has about a half-inch layer of cream on top, but is mostly liquid. It's a good quality Thai coconut milk. Yeah, I mean, the ones we get here are even thicker than that. Like, we tried this new brand the other day that we found,
Like 75.
and it's like literally just the bottom inch is liquid and the rest is coconut cream, and it was like $2 cheaper than every other can. I was like, what is this madness? Like, how is this better quality and way less expensive?
Good stuff.
Great stuff. Don't tell anyone. That's when the price goes up. Didn't tell you guys anything. Okay, I'm just gonna go snip that dill. Hold tight. She is breezy. Vyun! Vyun! Hi, Vyun. How are you? Yeah, no one knows. It's still a secret. Thank you, Greek. Yeah, you're a scholar and a gentleman. Oh, you guys. Okay, let's organize this sort of little mess I made here. So let's start organizing all of our garlics. I'm not gonna go crazy with the garlic. Not crazy. Let's do like that much. There we go. That's better. Now my bag's much more organized. That was just laziness right there. Vyun, your weekend is going good? I am doing good, yeah. I slept until like 9 today. I was up at 6, like my regular time, and I was like, nah, not happening. So I was saying earlier that I'm feeling like a little bit silly, like you were yesterday, Vyun. My hair is like very long yet. I know I need to get it cut now that the hairdressers are back open. Let's check this Hallie. Oh, get the fan on. Almost there on our smaller pieces. So I'm just gonna rotate the tray and then do 3 minutes. Yes, Jen, I got you with it. I always get at least like one person with the oven beef. Someone's like, is that my microwave? Like, what's happening? Got you. Holy jiggles. You're up till 4? What the heck? Cookie. Gifting 10 subs out, you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, all of the hype. I can press mine, Vyun. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Cookie. Oh, yeah, indeed. And welcome in, new subs. Who do we got?
Oh, yeah.
Vanacore. Oh, Kev got one. Hushed, Idle Spear, Revolving Potato, Scoozy, War 80.
Oh, yeah.
Mickey, as well, one of our mods, Spiker, and Gypsy Prine. Welcome in, friends.
Oh,
Thank you very much, Cookie. That means a lot. Building up our little community.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, that's crazy, Jiggles.
Yeah.
Ooh, I better like wash this. I think we got some like little
Yeah.
buggies. Little buggers in here. Or is that just the dill seed?
Oh,
I think it's actually like little bugs though. Yeah, they're moving. They're on the move. Okay, before we even get into this, this is going under the water. They're on the move. Gather them up. Yeah, you bugs. What are we doing? Yeah, for sure, Vyun. You want to chat after stream about what's happening? I actually have no idea really what has happened. I'm sorry, I'm out of the loop. So I would like to actually know what's going on. I feel like it's my duty to know as a streamer, right? Just because nothing's happened to me doesn't mean I shouldn't know. Yeah, in some cultures, people fry them up. That was actually one thing I never tried in when I was in Asia, was the bugs. I couldn't do it, guys. That's where I drew my line. Like, even crickets are weird for me. Okay, that should be good on the first bit of fish here. Yeah. So see how that's looking? Nice and white. There we go. And there's just a bit of liquid coming out now, so just when the juices start to come out. Check our other ones as well. See how it's feeling. You couldn't eat any insects either? Yeah, not on purpose. I know. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not alone, Bune. It was the texture thing, for sure, for me. This is like literally perfect as well. So why don't I switch this guy out with the other thick piece on the other tray? And then those will maybe need 5 minutes. These big guys. Now I'll take this off of the other stuff so it doesn't keep cooking. We are well on our way. Okay, this will go back in. We'll reset our timer. I'm gonna do 7 minutes. And now this can just sit aside to cool. Oh, we finish up over here. It's that easy. Sorry guys, I didn't like how that was looking there for a sec. You've eaten crickets, ants, and worms. Also, hi, Just Judo. Things are going good here. How are you? Have you ever ridden a bike and had to dodge slugs? Yes. Yes, I have, Annie. Terrifying. You had mental ants? Yeah, crawling around in your throat. Ugh. It's like, are they still crawling around? Oh no, Greek, be careful. Yeah. I don't understand the people that can drink like pots of coffee, like literal coffee pots throughout the day. It's like, I don't have cups. I drink like 2 pots of coffee. What? I think I would be sent to the hospital. Like, I can have 1 coffee. Sam knows this. And that is it. The first one in a week. Wow, Greek. Okay, so we're gonna fine chop all of this, all of our herbage, so that we can distribute it all over throughout the cakes. Yeah, some people have a crazy tolerance. Hey, Jen? I think we'll mix these up in a blue bowl. Makes sense if we're doing fish. It's nice and clean out of the dishwasher. It's actually rocking hot still. It's so fresh out of the dishwasher. You've been switching to green tea, which does still have caffeine, right? But maybe your body processes it differently. You like Sam's laugh in the background? It's pretty contagious. That's what I've heard, at least. Aw, thanks, Kev. Yeah, just a subtle reminder that we got married a week ago.
It was raining then too.
Yeah, it was raining that day as well. Saturdays on Vancouver Island. Don't plan for much. Yeah, coffee has way more caffeine than green tea. And then chai tea has way more caffeine than coffee, right? 1 week, yeah, it went by so fast. It was literally in the backyard, Jen, yeah. Where did we get married? In the backyard. So we were going to do it at the beach, but then it ended up pouring at our ceremony time. So we quickly did like a little, our backup plan that we had, and decorated the gazebo here, and that's what we did. I'm really happy that we decided that, because being on the beach in that rain that we got would not have been enjoyable.
Nope.
And at least our backyard's nice and green, where the beach would have been like gray. Just so gray.
Hey, look at that gray. So gray.
So gray. So gray. The neurogenesis benefits. Sounds like very scientific Greek. I like it though. Just picking off some of these tops of the chives where they're kind of like papery or dried up a bit. And then we'll finally chop all of these. You could also use green onions in place of chives. You got married on the island too by the beach, and it was so cold. Yeah, I know. I would have froze my butt off. If we would get married at the beach on the anniversary, so I mean, next year we're going to be not on the island. That's the funny part. But I'm sure one of these years we'll like renew our vows, maybe on the beach or something. Or maybe just get our like beach honeymoon that we wanted. I guess we'll see. Yeah, a proper ceremony.
I agree. Renew under the gazebo.
Yeah, Cookie. Just renew the vows under the gazebo. That's it. Everyone's got to come here instead. Chives complete. Into the bowl. A lot of greenery going into there. What about capers, Sam?
Cappers?
You like capers in the fish cake? So we got garlic, chives, and dill so far. I like to do a little bit of like shallot chopped up. How are these fishes? Almost there. Actually, it is perfect. Perfect. Oven can come off. So see how I was able to just kind of like pull it apart like that? Beautiful. And that can now cool off as well. So we want the fish to be cool, or at least like room temperature, before we mix it with the rest of our fresh ingredients. We want the green things to stay green. If we put too much heat on them at first, then they might turn brown. That looks good. Peel up our shallot. And we'll finely dice this. Yeah, the purple knife looks really good. Hey, Greek? Hungry? Hungry. We hungry. I might have like a tart pretty soon here. A little tart snack when we're done the fish cakes. Maybe when we switch off with Sammy, we can have a tart snack. Okay. It's a little bit dried there. Snake Eye DIY, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, so fine slices. I need to put this on the steel. All right, so fine slices. This shallot is like a week old after it's been cut, so it's a bit like kind of rubbery right now for me. But do your best and forget the rest. We'll finish that up afterwards. Okay, this one, we're gonna cut it in half so we get a nice flat side. Boom. Just like a lot of root in that one. Okay. So now we have our slices. Now we can come back and do our dices. Oh, thank you. You couldn't wait?
For what?
Or you just wanted to make me my tart?
I made you yours.
Oh, and he's having one.
Yeah.
This is what Sam says to me this morning, guys. He says, I picked up that plate of tarts last night while you were sleeping, and then I put it down. I was like, thank you. That's a wise choice there, bud. He had it in his hands, though. I was like, you. I love that command, Vune. Yeah, Sammy's just feeling up. And then once we get these cakes formed and done, he's gonna pop in with us.
I think we made pierogies like 3 times on stream.
Pierogies on stream, I think for sure 2. For sure a 2-timer.
2 times?
A 2-timer, yep.
The 2 times. You want to leave me a quarter of that?
There's
Oh.
2 more there.
Nice. We did.
Lots of shallots. Lots and lots. Ah, judo. Yeah, you watched the wedding. You're not crying. Nope. I actually didn't cry from the shallots, though. For the first part, I was like, I don't know. I got like a little bit emotional, but it was like more happy, like tears. Just like feeling very loved and like being there with Sam. I tried to keep it like a serious moment, enveloped myself in it. And then there was one point in the vows where it said like, wherever you go, I will go. And like, we're pretty much inseparable. So that made me giggle. And that's where I like stopped wanting to cry. Yeah. Wherever you go, I will go. And Sam's just like smirks at me. He's like, yep, that's for sure. Ooh, AMK, thank you for that little tip. Yeah, use the back of the knife. I will probably never do that, but that is a good tip for anyone at home. It's just ingrained to me to like use mine, but I'm probably not scraping as hard as you think I am. Eord, thank you. I will actually hydrate. It's a good tip. It's a good tip. Like I totally should do it, but I know that I won't because I don't know, I'm stuck in my ways, I guess.
Terrible.
Pollen Jock, Sam's in the background because you're terrible. I am.
That's why Caitlin doesn't use my knives.
Sam doesn't use my knives, he leaves them dirty.
Yeah, see?
See? Can confirm, yeah. I want to do some zest off of our lemon.
See, happy family already.
Yeah. Hey, at least you know each other, right? Oh, that is a juicy lemon.
Whoa. Where did you put the chutney?
Up in this cupboard over here on the right of the stove. Yeah, guys, if you ever have like any tips or if you think that I'm doing something dumb, feel free to let me know. I'm not just gonna ban you. You know that, or you should know that. That's one thing you learn being like a cook or a chef is you have to be able to take criticism. Otherwise you just won't get better if you can't take other people's criticisms. Okay, now we're going to roll the lemon to loosen up the juices.
Juice.
You bought a Shure wireless mic system for when you start teaching in the fall. Cool. You had a shitty microplane for years, got a new one a month or so ago, and it's amazing, right? Just that like little bit is such a difference, folk metal. Okay, so I'm gonna save the lemon for when we already have the fish mixed into here. And I'm only gonna do one more thing, which is some capers. I think capers really complement fish. Is the brininess of it. Yeah, medium rare chicken. How about nah? Snake Eye DIY. Oh my gosh, blue bulls should not be used for lemons because it changes their aura to be very negative. Sage advice. Guys, we have like negative fish cakes now. I'm sorry, Zach. I guess I have to warn Zach when I give him these. It's like, if anything bad happens, I'm sorry. The lemon was in the blue bowl. I didn't know. Can we go back from this though? This is what we need to know. Is there a way that we can fix it? Ruined. start over. No. Okay.
What kind of coffee did you put in there? The dark roast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dark roast caffeine. The colors look good though, right? Yeah. Blame the bowl. Yes, Cookie. Thank you. Okay, we got our baked fish. So now, I like to do this by hand as well, because then you can feel if there's any bones, right? So just nice little flakes into the bowl. Cook with Sammy has commenced, just so you guys know. He's now rinsing my lemon.
I rinsed it.
To fix the negative energy, you must hop on your left foot 5 times and sing Backstreet Boys songs. I could crush that. That's really easy. That's all we have to do to fix it? Man, I thought it was way more difficult than that. Lemonade sounds really good. I want it that way. That's actually my favorite song. How did you know, Bonkman?
Tell me why.
Sam's actually seen them in concert, and I have not. So let's just make a note on that one. This is who you're cooking with today. Let's get it started.
And New Kids on the Block. But you went with me that.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys at karaoke, so good. Going for even more coffee?
No, I needed to go find her. I forgot to switch it. So that's our coffee. But I do need a cup of coffee. I'm doing 3 racks.
Oh, I thought you needed like another cup of coffee.
No.
I was like, you need another cup of coffee?
I just need coffee.
Is it true that if you order your steak well done or more well done, that you get a lesser cut of meat in a restaurant?
Yes.
It depends on the restaurant. But sometimes, yes. Or like when we portion the steak, if we're cutting it like from a full strip loin, is like the end cuts that are not as nice. Yeah, if you want your steak well done, you're gonna get the end cut. Because there's no point of saving a perfect piece of meat just to cook all the juices out of it. Yeah, might as well give them a brick.
Eat chicken.
Yeah, order the chicken then. Exactly. But I mean, like, Sam and I were always really good when people ordered a well done steak. It's like you still want it to taste delicious. So don't just like throw it around and stuff just because you wouldn't eat it that way.
Okay.
That's what makes like a good cook to like a not so good cook. It's always taking care of the ingredients, no matter who you're cooking for. Yeah, this fish right now, the way it's just flaking apart and the juices, I think I might save the juices on the pan to put into the mushroom sauce for him. So I'm gonna make a leek and mushroom cream sauce to serve with the halibut cakes for Zach. But wait, there's more, and these pieces are so beautiful. Like, look at that.
Did you say we had a whole cumin or no? You just have powder.
The cumin seeds right there. You've never seen a well done steak? Consider yourself lucky, Cookie. You grew up with it, Lieberton. You're so mad when you realize what you've been deprived of. Yeah, that's the other thing, is some people just don't even know.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, you actually managed to convert your parents to go medium well. I'm impressed, because that's really hard to do usually.
My parents go medium rare.
You used to do well done?
My mom always had well done.
Sammy's saying that he grew up with well done too, guys, but now his parents also have changed up their tastes a bit. Look at this. Like, just look at this. I don't know if you can see it, just like how juicy it is. It's just like dripping in my hand.
Star anise is up here.
Left. And just bottom. Vune, I'm actually almost done here with the cakes. Like, I'm gonna be switching out, I think, when I go to start forming them, and then Sam's gonna be doing the lamb. So it's okay, I think we can leave the title. Yeah, no worries. Wow, well done, lamb. I'm actually impressed. Because, like, that's actually worse than steak in my mind. Is like, the more you cook game meats, the gamier it ends up tasting. It's because you're just like concentrating the flavor. Yum, that sounds so good, Cookie. Cook it medium rare, pop it on a grill pan to finish it up. That's how you do it. Also, this fish does have to cool off a bit before we mix anything else in. So that is perfect timing. Sam is so ready. Yeah, Sam woke up this morning. He said he was really excited for today's stream. So I hope you guys are excited too. Oh yeah! Vune wants us to raid his friend that's streaming today. It's her birthday. Of course. You just have to remind me later, Kay? Oh, I found one bone here. That's why we're doing this by hand. Okay. I'm gonna pop the lemon juice into here with no seeds. A date. Sammy's feeding me dates. I'm like a goddess. This is halibut. It's a very like dense and heavy white fish. That's not fatty at all. And quite expensive. Okay, we're switching it up. You have your, whoa, no, we can't pop that yet. We can't pop that yet. I'm still drinking my coffee. Oh, it's Joyce Rainbow Art. Sam, you need to cook first before you can drink, please. Nope, you haven't put in any work yet. There's no popping bottles. So Joyce Rainbow Art No, that's not the same person that Scaramouche sent us stuff. That's Hidden Rainbows. But I think I'm already following her. I think we rated her before. That's awesome. I am stepping on a lemon seed. Yeah, not in the G6 just yet, Bonkman. Oh, he's taking over the kitchen. I better get out of here.
Hello. So Annie requested me to make some lamb. So I bought some lamb. So we have 3 racks of lamb to do today. 2 are for us, and 1 is for a customer. They're already French. New Zealand lamb is really delicious. Oh man. Ah! Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just gonna turn this down.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. So, lamb. First, we're gonna make the rub. Caitlin's gonna carry on explaining because I can do this way faster.
What?
Yeah.
What are you nervous right now? You can't explain what you're doing?
Nope.
What are you doing?
I'm putting
You're
some
making the
sour
rub.
anise in.
Are you gonna toast the spices first?
Nope.
Okay.
I probably will. Let me find the recipe.
You even have it posted. Okay, I'll help you. It's okay, dear. I just wanted to get some stuff, my juices put away. And then I'm here.
We're gonna toast the spices. Because that's what she says.
Sammy looks parched.
Okay, so the coffee star anise rub is a recipe from about 10 years ago from one of my first fine dining restaurants I worked at. I love this dish. It's fantastic. It's got a bunch of different flavors. You get a well-rounded flavor out of all of it. You get a little bit of heat from the chili flake, and then you get everything rounded out with the coffee. It's really crazy, but it's delicious. So we're gonna do my recipe divided by 3. So we're just gonna do an ounce of the first couple things. There's a cup of coffee going in instead of a cup and like a third. I just don't want it too coffee because this coffee is really dark and roasty.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put all the spices into the pan to get them toasted. I've done this recipe 100 times. So I'm just eyeballing things.
And we toast the spices because it brings out more flavor in them. And I think it also helps to, like when you go to blend it, is it kind of dries them out and makes it easier to put them into a powder.
You can't put them in super early though because then it'll steam and become wet.
Yeah.
So while those are getting toasted, we'll open up the lamb racks and we'll give them a look at.
Should be okay now.
For what?
just being able to hear the notification, I just turned it down a bit. Holy, that's really nice lamb. That's like really baby. Okay, extra
We weren't able to
coffee.
get any chosen lamb this time. Just wasn't available at the butcher shop. So we had to go with this stuff. If you're able to find this stuff in the grocery store, it is really good. It's not overly gamey.
How much is it in weight and how much did it cost, please?
Each of these racks is about a pound. So everyone's gonna get about an 8-ounce portion with bone. There's really not much trimming to do. If any at all, actually. Like, it's really nice. You have to leave this on or the bones will just fall apart.
The sinew on the back.
Yeah.
But it cooks up nicely though.
Yeah.
It's not like the back of a pork rib where it goes like papery. They do look really perfect, Vian.
And like, there's not too much fat up top here, so you don't have to clean that off. Like, it's really nice.
Yeah,
and even.
wow.
Those off to the side.
So is this something that you could crust earlier and leave it in the fridge, or you gotta crust it right before you cook it?
I normally crust it right before you cook it because of the salt inside of the rub.
Okay.
And lamb's not a very thick piece of meat. It's very delicate. You don't want to overpower the flavor of it either.
Mm-hmm.
Spices are toasting up nicely. We'll put the coffee to the Vitamix. So it's about 1.25 cups of dark roast coffee going into this, and I went pepper grinder thickness. Chutney.
It looks like the texture of like graham crumbs, guys. So you don't want it too fine, but you also don't want it too coarse because then it won't stick on the lamb, right?
This is the chutney, or will be the chutney once we're done. So you have red pepper, shallot, a little red onion just because it's in the fridge to get rid of it. Can of mandarins, I couldn't find any fresh. We have some nectarines that I might put into it as well. A little bit of brown sugar will be needed. White wine vinegar for acid. Always need a little bit of mint with lamb. It just goes really well together. Fresh basil. I really like this chutney. It just makes the rest of the chutney taste really delicious. Ginger. And medjool dates. These are important.
I smell cumino.
Yep, it's done. So
Wait.
before we blitz that up, we will wait. That's all the spices together, all nicely toasted. We'll give that a blitz.
Whew.
Make it delicious.
They're just too steamy right now.
So the recipe says 120 dates halved. Literally 120 dates. So we did 40. One at a time. Oh yeah. Using both blenders today. So when we did this in the restaurant, we always did, I think, a double or triple batch. So we'd be peeling 360 dates. Or having them. Best way is put gloves on and just smash them. First grocery store didn't have them this morning, so I had to. Can you grab me one of the other dates? The other dates? So you can see the difference. I know. You busy. Hi Titan, how are you? Good. I'm good, man. Yesterday wasn't so good. I had the poops at 3 o'clock in the morning. Those aren't fun. Oh, the last one's so hard. Okay. There. Dates.
Hi, Titan. Regular dates. The cheap ones.
Yeah, so
That's with the pit out.
date
Medjool.
or medjool.
Way better. Yeah. I don't know if we'd call it bad, just lesser quality.
Yeah. Yeah. Lesser quality. Okay, let's get into the chutney. After I wash my sticky fingers.
Where'd these come from?
I bought them too.
Oh,
because they're in
okay.
Costco.
We got dates on dates on dates.
We can make date squares next week or something.
Oh, date squares?
That's what I think.
Yeah, some people in chat desperately need a date. Or two. That's what Titan is saying. Both kinds.
Here you go, man. Here's one. It's even in a heart. Look at that. Huh? Huh? You want to use a steel pot? Or the lake crusted? Steel pot. Do I need this one or the bigger one? This one. Alright, so it says combine dates, ginger, pepper, sugar, vinegar, oranges in the pot, and simmer over medium. So, we'll put the dates in. We'll open the can of mandarins. Juice and all.
With the juices?
Juices. And we'll just start getting that on ginger, we're doing...
Are you showing the stove?
I don't think so. Stove.
Got you.
Ginger, we're doing about a quarter cup. Quite a bit. Shallot, we're doing the whole thing with this. That I'm doing about half.
Yeah, guys, no pressure to get married. Don't worry. We basically did it just so we stopped getting bugged. Don't ask us anymore. It's done.
It's over. You did it.
Yeah, Jiggles, Sammy's feeling all the romantic glow and still seeing hearts. Yeah, the peer pressure marriage. Mandarins with balsamic vinegar. I can't say that I've ever done that.
I have never done that.
I'm just gonna start doing some stuff outside for the grill, Sam, getting that set for us.
What?
Yeah, I'm doing it today.
Oh,
Look at this.
What's this? She's doing the outside stuff. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Are we using the Pit Boss today?
No.
Okay. The Pit Boss. I am the Pit Boss today, guys.
She's the pit boss, guys. That's it. I don't have to go super accurate with these crushes either, or with these cuts either. It's going to go into the Vitamix before we finish. So. This ginger root's super nice and young too, so I'm just leaving the skin on.
Smells like basil. No recipes today, but there is 2 posted in Discord for the date chutney and the coffee rub, guys. So they're screenshots, but they're not links. Hey Nova, thank you so much. Yeah, lots of love and many blessings. Thank you, thank you. We're still feeling the love, guys. Not that we didn't before. It is smelling really good. Like me coming in from outside, I just got hit with that waft of basil. You guys, that's the thing is you can't like rush finding your like person, right, Sam?
Yep. I
And
went through 3 before Caitlin.
yeah, me about the same too. And like, well, we were just really great friends before we took it to the next level. And I think it's important to get to know that person, right?
Right.
As a friend, maybe first, is I feel like maybe you build a stronger relationship that way.
Time to blitz.
Time to blitz the spices and the coffee. I can't give you guys any wise words because I've only been married for a week, so. The dough's rising. Wait, what are you making? Gluten-free bread, Annie. Just walk it out. Any plans for our 1-week anniversary? Well, we were thinking of maybe going for a bike ride if the weather holds up after stream. And then we do also have a friend in town, but pandemic, so.
We're almost there. Okay, we did it. Okay, the rub's made, the chutney's going. I need to add this in later. Give the chutney a stir. These are all going to become real happy. Pepper, no need for now. The herbage is going to go in once everything is basically done.
Drive-by tarting.
That one. Now smell that all together.
That smells really good. They're so good, Bonkman.
So, we'll do this the easy way. Just sprinkle some over the pan. Don't use it all. And then just take your lamb and dip it into the rub.
So you don't rub it later?
No,
Oh.
I'm going to do it right now and sear it off. And then we're going outside to finish.
Awesome.
So that's it. Larry, just a coffee rub. It's super simple to make. It's awesome. I don't know if I've ever made this for you yet.
I am not.
Oh, okay. This is one of Cody's favorite dishes that I make.
Guys, I've never eaten this one yet, but I've heard Sam talk about it feeding other people. I was eating Bonkman, so I didn't want to talk with my mouth full, but here's the tarts. They turned out so, so good. Like flakiest pastry I've ever eaten, right, Sam?
Yeah.
It was worth all the effort. And then even like the gluten-free ones turned out great too.
Hey.
Yeah,
Our 3 racks of lamb.
caffeine rub. We're gonna be rocking and rolling.
The good thing about making your food before everyone else's is that if I need to tweak it, I can. Which I should.
I was gonna say, just let that go for a few minutes and
Yep.
then we'll put salt after.
Yep.
Hi, Trev. Just that rack is about $50 where you're at.
Oh, wow.
Oh, goodness. We got these, they were on sale. About $13 each.
Everything's starting to meld together already. Like, that's a colorful pot.
That's a good looking chutney, Sam. Yeah, $13 and they are just under a pound. Very, very good price. So this is what we talk about, guys. Watch the sales. When you see stuff like the lamb at that price, don't just buy like 1 or 2 racks, buy like 5 or 6.
Also, we have 5 more racks in the freezer now because I bought them on sale. So, if we need to do more lamb, give us a lamb dish. I'm in. I love lamb.
Lord, I'm like a dog looking at its master making dinner. Except there's no chance the scraps will fall out of the screen.
Annie, thank you very much.
Those are Cook with Sammy subs.
Oh, man. So, we have enough rub for another time?
Mmm. What about a mole lamb?
I have a mole recipe.
No, I have lots of mole in the freezer still.
We should do the chocolate torte that I found.
Chocolate torte, you say?
Yeah. Pistachio,
Viewing's gonna be like chocolate torte?
pistachio chocolate torte.
Guys.
Next is potatoes, I guess. I guess we can get those ready to go.
Yeah, I can start tearing foil. How do you do them? Do you blanch them?
Are we just putting them on the...
Okay, let's have a potato talk. Potato talk, guys. How we want to do these. So we're going to be finishing them in a foil packet on the grill. I think the best way to do it may be a quick like parboil and then slice them into little rounds and then dress them in the packet so they only take about like 15 minutes on the grill. And then by slicing them, we open up more surface area to absorb flavor.
No.
Okay, see ya.
I like that idea, actually. That sounds good.
That was my thought. And then for inside the packet, we'll do like thinly sliced like onion or shallot and garlic to like roast up and char up on the grill. Oh yeah, and then I was thinking
Shallot,
about...
garlic, cake.
This is like pretty perfect for the dish that we're making today. This is a really good local actually made rub. It's called Blended Cultures. Really, really good. She doesn't tell you what's in it though. Spice blend, sugar, and salt. But I mean, in my mind, there is basically all the spices he put in the rub and the chutney are in here as well. So like a little sprinkle of that over the potatoes would be really good too. You vote that you replace the oh yeah sound with Sam's? Okay. I'm in. Sam's like, I'm gonna do
I
the...
don't know if this works for both mine and Caitlin's mic, so you just stop for a second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're trying new things today, guys. Okay, just don't move behind you. I'm putting this grill pan away.
The onion? Let me try. Mr. Syntax.
Mr. Syntax. Absolutely zero relation to Mrs. Syntax.
It's true. It's true.
Hello, welcome back.
Still the greatest story I've heard on Twitch. That's such a good story.
Were you parched? Oh, that was just for the
Parched
potatoes.
And
Oh, he is parched.
for the potatoes.
Beverage is
Oh, that coffee still too?
huh?
Oh yeah. That coffee.
Sammy should stream more often with you guys.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah.
He's having way too much fun. Okay, your potatoes have water in them. What would you like?
Put them on the stove
Oh, okay.
with some salt. And a little bit of butter.
Butter
Yep.
in the boiling potato pot?
Yep. It's okay if you
That's not cake cooking.
It's not.
That's not no cake cooking.
Oh no. This is way too easy.
Okay, guys, so I'm turning on potato pot on the stove top here. I have it on a medium-high heat to get it brought up to a boil quicker. And then let's season the potatoes as they cook. So let's do 1,
I still need to
2,
do a GIF and learn how to do a GIF.
3 spoonfuls of salt, and then we'll put a lid on that. And we're only doing a parboil, so we still need some crunch. We don't want to overcook it if we're going to be finishing it in a pouch on the grill. Skuma. Thank you for the host, Bacon Brotato.
Don't forget you can get your Cook with Kate merch at the Cook with Kate store.
Nice. Do we have a hot grill cam? We actually
do.
have 3 hot grills that you can choose from. Oh,
Oh, look at that timing.
hello, Birdly.
He's having a bath.
That's our Robin.
He keeps the garden safe.
Yeah. The robins eat all the slugs out of the garden. Aw, it's so cute. Yeah.
We fill his water every day. Well, their water, I guess.
Splish splash, he's taking a bath. He's really going for it.
I might add the rest of those dates to that pot.
And goodbye. And we're back.
I think so.
Sammy wants to add the rest of the dates to the pot. Is there something I can do for you? Like these?
Yeah.
We're really going for it?
Yeah, I might as well make some leftovers.
Okay. I can do that.
No point keeping like 10 dates.
I like eating dates.
Yeah, but there's dates in the.
Sam's like, you don't get the good dates. You eat the not so good dates. Okay. Pit it up. And how long does the chutney simmer away for?
Until it's reduced.
Until it's reduced, so not liquidy.
Yeah. And then the chutney in the jar helps it thicken. But you put all that into the blender first. And then you add the basil mint into it with the chutney to cool it down.
Oh, you blend it after.
Yeah.
Nice.
Normally use a robo tube. I don't have one of those yet. I've been looking for one. If the restaurant closes. Oh, we found a nutmeg or a nut butter maker. So it holds 20 pounds of nuts. It's worth $2,500 American. They want $1,000 for it, Canadian.
And it makes a pound of peanut butter or nut butter every minute.
No, it makes a pound of nut butter in 17 seconds.
Insane. Okay, so I'm gonna stir that back up.
Like, I kind of really want it. I have no use for it, but I really want it.
It's like, I just want to get it and I'll start a nut butter business. I was like, that's actually something I can send like the subscribers and stuff for perks is nut butters. That's one that you can ship internationally.
Yeah, like have somebody come over and be like, oh, I can use a pound of peanut butter to take home. Sure, give me like 17 seconds.
Or to put like our spin on it, guys. I was like, has anyone ever heard of smoked nut butters? Like we would smoke the nuts and do a smoked nut butter. I think that would be insane.
I didn't even think about that.
Sammy didn't, but I did. Got you.
All right, garlic and shallots are cut for that. Then we need carrots. Yeah.
Carrots. Yeah, that was my kind of deep thought where I went with that. I've never seen a smoked nut butter. I think it would transfer.
Yum.
Like the smoky aspect would transfer really nice for savory dishes. Smoked tahini. Yes. See, you guys are really like rolling with that. I'm liking it.
Smoked pistachio.
Yeah. So how are we thinking of grilling the carrots up? How do you want to cut them? Is that a good Nantes? These are actually proper variety of carrot. They're actually not like GMO. They're a French variety called Nantes. Nantes. Nice. Yeah. And so this variety of carrot is known for being really crunchy. You can hear it when we cut it, right? And super sweet and juicy as well. So I thought that would transfer over well if we grilled it.
Yeah. Stock.
May I ask if you are done with the brown sugar?
Yes.
Do I just have to fill up the jar?
I think so.
Toy Rodeo, thanks for the follow. Do you know why carrots are orange? I feel like I knew this, but I don't anymore. Tell me. Teach us.
Tell me more, tell me more.
You had a Romatop delivery yesterday. You can't wait to make some bread in that. Is that like a special bread baker?
Oh, did you see Bradley's oven's broken?
No.
His oven's broken.
That's not good.
No. The seal's busted on it. So it won't hold steam.
Oh, that's right, Mr. Syntax. So the Dutch outbred the other carrot species and promoted orange ones in the name of the royal family. That is right. Because carrots originally are purple. And then they're like...
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, well, the color of the Netherlands is orange, so this is what we're going to do instead. So good. Hey, Daff! Barbecued Lebanese lamb chops 2 days ago. Marinated in yogurt and za'atar, bit of chili powder and lemon zest. Was it lovely or what? That's so crazy, Mr. Syntax.
And do some beets still for the other people as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah. These guys move. There.
Yeah, way too much effort just to make a carrot orange, right? Mint sauce on the side and some jasmine rice. That does sound pretty perfect, dude. I think we might make like a little kind of minted yogurt to bring everything together here. And yeah, we're grilling the lamb today as well. Do a quick sear.
As she said, we're grilling the lamb today. We're going to sear off the lamb first to get that crust nice and intact on the lamb. And then we're going to cool it down, bring it outside, and we'll finish it off. I just wanted that coffee crust to sear right in. And then the charcoal should cook off the fat and the stuff that's on the bones here and make it taste really good.
When do you think I should heat up the grill?
Go.
Do I need to do anything special with the power?
Oh, that's not fixed.
No, you can only do the main one.
Yeah. You don't need any power other than for the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to plug in the loop all the way to the other side.
Okay.
She's doing it. Guys. She's lighting the loop.
Did you want to make the minted yogurt or something up to go with the veggies?
Nope.
Absolutely not. Gotta give it a stir.
See how it's getting thick now? We're almost there. Like maybe another 2 minutes on the stove. Done. You got a first lamb rack in. First lamb rack. What you looking for? BG, yeah. There's also Maple underneath. Maple underneath. Those sizzle sounds. Like, look at the color on that compared to that. The smell in here right now, insane. Go back outside, see what she's doing. I think I'm almost happy with the chutney. It's about ready to go into the blender. The great thing about cooking lamb too, they have their own handle. So you can just, normally if you're pan frying them, you're able to pick up the bones still and move them around, which is really helpful. She's about to fire it up.
Does that look like enough charcoal?
Yeah.
I think I did good. Just
Yep.
to the bottom of the, or top of the fire ring. And I put a nice big chunk in the middle. So guys, I'm using this Luft lighter, it's called. This is a little electric appliance. It is a like high-powered heat element that also blows air and lights charcoal, they say, in like 60 seconds or less, but I like to say like 2 minutes or less, because sometimes it's not always the same. So we start in the center and we just put the element right on the charcoal until it starts to spark, and then we can slowly pull it back to spread out the fire.
Cheese! He's trying to raid the fridge, Caitlin.
Cheese is right in the fridge. Too bad we're outside. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Cheese, for the raid. How was your stream today? What'd you make? There we go. Guys, we're just starting up the grill for our lamb, potatoes, and carrot. We're doing a full grill up today. Okay, that side's looking pretty good. I think I'll switch, just come over onto the left side of this big piece as well. And then that should start up nice and even. Mmm, good chutney. I love the ginger.
Not even done yet.
There we go. See how we can just start rolling now?
Thanks for the raid, cheese. Have fun.
Gonna do this corner too.
Can you get cheese a shout out if possible? Ah. Never mind. Thanks, Cookie. We're gonna put sweet mango chutney in here. We'll only use about half a jar. And then we'll add all the herbs.
Yeah. I'll pull it back.
Now
Give
we
it
start
some
on
extra
the
oxygen.
base stage.
So bottom of the grill, fully open. Take off the top. And then we're gonna close this for like 20 minutes or 15 minutes.
You got one in there.
We're gonna close it for about 15 minutes, guys. And then we'll come check, see how the heat is, and probably put on the plate setter at that point for indirect cooking. That wasn't me. Sammy found a date pit in there. Did you check potatoes?
I have not. They just came up.
Okay. Yeah, Sam's in the kitchen with us today, guys. A familiar face. Oh, cheese raid and ran. No worries, my dude. Taking over the stream. Hi,
Date.
Scooter Beach.
Date mango chutney.
It's really good. Lots of flavor.
Try now with the herbs and stuff in it. Yum.
That's lovely.
Okay, so we have the chutney done. The lamb crusted. Potatoes are almost boiled, ready to go. Carrots are cut.
Oh,
Packets need to be
do our
made.
foil.
Am I grilling the carrots first with just a little oil, salt, and pepper, and then you'll make a dressing for it, or what do you feel?
Thinking of maybe just like some thyme, or would it burn?
It would burn.
So we'll do the thyme
That's
after.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do the thyme after then. So just oil, salt, and pepper for now.
Okay. And then you have the shallots and garlic for the potatoes.
Yeah. Alex Goku, thank you for the follow. Today is going great, Scooter Beach. Sammy's rolling right along.
Oh yeah.
And he's been playing around with the Go XLR mixer as well. Hi, Flower. Good to see you. So you're done with this?
Yes.
Young or Yojing, thank you for the follow. Oh, just got back from the butcher with ribeyes and pork chops and pork ribs. Sounds amaze. Flour's making some tabbouleh for a late lunch. Yeah, it's a tabbouleh kind of day, isn't it?
Tabbouleh. Tabbouleh's delicious. If you bring food over, I will trade you food.
You're saying that to Flour?
Yep.
Yeah. Sammy likes tabbouleh. Just getting this colander out for the potatoes. I think they're almost done. So guys, Sam's making the foil pouches for the potatoes. And we'll check back on the grill in about 5 minutes. It's looking like it's heating up real good though. So good. And I'll keep repeating, guys, the recipe for the coffee rub and the date chutney is posted in Discord for you guys. It's not a link, it's a screenshot of a 10-year-old recipe. You didn't put the spice.
Nope.
Oh. Okay. You didn't slice it either.
I know.
Okay.
See the thick of it. You can finish off the cakes then. I did the big ones for us, so they can actually take some time to cook. They shouldn't take too long. You still put the plate setter back in. You have to put the plate setter in.
Okay, I didn't know it was time. It's time?
And how hot is it?
Nothing at all yet on the thermometer.
Okay. When it starts going up to about 200, put the plate setter
Yeah.
in. And, okay.
Snake, you'll have to pop into our Discord for the recipes for the chutney and the rub. As we don't have any other recipes for the vegetables today. We're just cooking. We're having fun in the kitchen. Showing you guys that it doesn't have to be too stressful. There's always a Discord. There is, yeah. And ours is pretty active. All sorts of fun stuff going on in there. You're worried about your bread, Annie. What's happening? How cooked were those potatoes? I'm just wondering that.
Pretty cooked already.
Okay,
Yeah. It'll take about 20 minutes.
perfect.
They boiled for 5. These ones are pretty tender already. So those will only take about 15 minutes.
That's their little packet.
Yeah.
The dough was so wet and it was no longer a ball shape when you put it in the hot Dutch oven. I think you'll be okay. Yeah, that's perfect, Sam.
Yeah.
I think you'll be okay, Annie. I've had that happen not too many times. Like I think maybe twice when I was doing my sourdoughs. But it's still like, even though the bread's a bit flatter, it still turned out really good. Hey Josh, good to see you, man. How has your week been? Guys, can I get a shout out in chat for Josh Elkin? We have a fellow food and drink streamer in here. These are serious carrots. I don't know if you've ever had this variety, Josh. They're called Nantes. It's a French variety. They're super crunchy and juicy. Really, really good. So we're gonna try grilling them up. Cooking and grinding, yes. Thank you very much, Cookie, for that shout out. Guys, go give Josh a follow and check out some of his past VODs. I'm sure you will be intrigued by his food as well. He does like, Josh, your food is stuff that like I would want to eat every single day, and I know that I shouldn't. But yeah, that shrimp grilled cheese that you made, Sam and I were both like, you know, they say that like cheese and fish is not a thing, but with the right amount of like garlic butter in that shrimp grilled cheese, yes.
I think it would have been perfect.
Yeah, I was mouth watering. Okay, coffee complete. For potatoes, didn't make it?
Yeah, they wouldn't fit in the packs.
Okay. What's going on with this?
Into the fridge. Well, these are butts that we can't give to the dog anymore. You have to see. And pepper.
Yeah, garlic, the great equalizer, hey Annie? Shrimp and grits with cheese, yeah, Bonkman. I think shrimp actually complements cheese in some moments, right? But fish is different. I think shrimp has the texture to hold up to like stringy, soft cheese. Whereas like most of the time, fish is too soft and it would be weird with cheese. You guys had a whole debate on, yeah, what the definition of seafood is. Yeah, thoughts on that one? I mean, I think I'm with you, Josh. Is like stuff like shellfish, like shrimp, maybe lobster is pretty good with cheese sometimes too, right? Is a lot of times you see stuff like shrimp and lobster in with pasta, which then typically that gets topped with like a nice salty cheese. Oh, Sam's setting up the grill. So we just popped, oh, I see what you did. So we popped what is called the plate setter on there. And this is going to be an indirect cook now. So we kind of turned this into an oven. Yeah. And then Sam took it even further and put our foil packed potatoes on top of the plate setter to start them cooking. Oh man. Oh yeah. He's having way too much fun with that today. Yeah, lobster thermidor. Let's go back to like culinary school 9 years ago for me, because that was one of those ones. Okay, so potatoes we estimate should cook for maybe about half an hour or so. So we'll get those started, and then once the grill comes up to a proper temp, then we'll get the lamb and carrots onto there. Looking good though.
Halibut farming party?
Hallie cakes. We still have to just do our sauce up, Sam, for our vegetables. And then maybe we can do the halibut cakes. But we need to complete our entire dish before we go any further. He usually tells me this is my kitchen. I'm feeling it. This is where we both complement each other though. It's like Sam will work as hard as possible and get everything done, but then I'm the one that has to think about all the other little details that are going on. So let's make up a little minted yogurt of sorts, maybe with some lemon. Just to spoon on the side to have with our potatoes and carrots. I think that will be great.
Restraint from what? That's just daily life with me.
Remarkable restraint. Sylvana, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. What's the end result gonna be? So this is a recipe that Sam has delightfully shared with us from a previous restaurant he worked at. We're not going to name the restaurant,
Nope.
but it's about 10 years old, the recipe. So this is from like when he kind of first started in fine dining. So we got coffee crusted lamb with some amazing like Middle Eastern spices in there, kind of like Asian fusion as well. So what, star anise, cumin, dried oregano, what else? Am I missing something? Coriander?
Chili flakes.
Coriander, chili flakes, and obviously coffee in the rub. And then he's just packing up this awesome date and mango chutney that he made with some of those same spices as well as fresh basil he blended into there. It tastes really good. So that's going with the lamb, and then obviously the side dishes. Yeah, the chutney is freaking delicious. Is our foil packed potatoes and thyme dressed grilled carrots, and then our little minted yogurt. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah.
We are using a regular dark roasted coffee, and you kind of want to go for like a graham crumb sort of texture there. So not too fine, not too coarse, and that way it just like completely coats the lamb.
It's like me, deep, dark, and organic.
Okay, let's make up our little sauce. I don't know if we're gonna call this a raita or what it's gonna be. Just call it a minted yogurt. Josh, are you streaming today? Tomorrow. What are you making? And then I'll also add that we are selling 2 plates today as well to some new customers that obviously were passed down word of mouth through our families that we cook for here. So we have 2 plates going out with lamb racks at $25 a piece. That's awesome. Vipers, thank you for the follow. Breakfast shepherd's pie. Oh, like that is the stuff that you make makes me think by just reading what it is. It's like, what is this gonna be? I'm excited, man. I'll make sure to pop in, check it out.
Like, would you do ground sausage?
Yeah, Sam's thinking.
Trying to think of how to build that. Obviously, you'll use like hash browns kind of thing. Okay. Chorizo.
Yum, dude. Yeah, hash browns. I'm in. Okay, let's pour our yogurt into the bowl. This is what I'm using. So it's not a Greek yogurt, but it's an organic plain. If we have any islanders, if you can try the Avalon stuff, it's so freaking good. So good.
Why is hollandaise so good? It's like
yeah,
fats.
just finish it off with hollandaise, right?
That ain't rich at all. Fat is flavor though.
You almost drink it, yeah. I mean, typically I'm that person that's like, can I have a side of hollandaise if you go out for brunch? Dirty.
Like I say, if you go out for brunch.
If I go out for brunch.
It's starting to come up.
Just grabbing that mint from out here.
I gotta drink some water. I'm being parched.
Maybe we'll grab a few little sprigs of parsley too.
Pancakes. Exactly. Just give me the hollandaise.
Da-na-na-na. Look at the mint is going insane. Yeah, but you're having pancakes. No, I know.
I need to get my bacon in.
Yeah, did I stutter? You guys are my people, I know it.
I'm gonna make this clear. Bring me all of the hollandaise that you have.
Just go Ron Swanson on
so
it.
you just want a side of hollandaise? No. Bring me all of the hollandaise you have.
Okay, so we're gonna make a little like mint blunt. So see how I stacked all the leaves and then we're gonna roll it. I don't know what else to call it, Annie. So we rolled it all up and that way it's really easy to chop like this. And then we just go back across nice thin slices and this proper French term is called chiffonade. Chiffonade.
What came first, the egg or the hollandaise? Hollandaise.
Exactly, flour. Pro tip, if you're gonna try growing mint, grow it in a container, otherwise it'll take over your entire garden.
And chocolate mint is the most invasive.
Yeah, chocolate mint grows like a weed. Okay, there we go.
Literal
There's our
weed.
start.
Literal weed.
Just chop it.
Forget what
You learned that lesson. I knew there was going to be someone in chat that learned that lesson the hard way. Give the mint an inch, it will take that mile or 2 or 3. Yeah, I only grow mine in a pot as well now. Okay, so chop up. This is just a little bit of flat leaf parsley I thought would go good too.
That's tasty.
And then maybe just a bit of lemon to bring everything together and some salt and pepper. And then I think we might be able to pop out to the grill.
We have a drawer full of lemons.
Thank you, Sam. You have a picture somewhere? Oh, post it in the gardening section in Discord if you find it, Cookie. I would love to see what you were digging up. So I'm gonna go with half of the lemon to start. Nice, Annie. Yeah, that's the thing, is even if you end up with like a flatter loaf of bread, it's still good. It's still good. Random question. We love the random questions. How long would you recommend leaving a steak to rest after being cooked? So the first place we'll start is the thickness of your steak and obviously the size. So what, typically a steak is around 6 to 8 ounces, I'm gonna say. Somewhere around that size, I would let it rest for like 10 minutes minimum.
Your steak's 6 to 8 ounces.
If you're going larger, so the larger your piece of meat, the longer you're gonna need to let it rest for. So minimum 10 minutes, but you can always go a little longer. Okay, let's
Steak,
get
I try to
pepper.
get half the cooking time. And if you do it in the oven and reverse sear it, then still half the cooking time. So if you cook it for an hour and a half, rest it for 45, then sear it off. Perfect.
Yeah, call it rustic or artisan if your food doesn't turn out. Let's give this a stir, bring it all together, and it will benefit from sitting for a little bit of time before you plan to serve it, right? Because all of those flavors are gonna start to absorb into the yogurt.
Have I done good so far today, Annie? Are you happy with the lamb?
That looks good.
Perfect.
Let's try it. Really nice, fresh parsley and mint flavors. Like I get both of them. And then just a little bit of acidity from the lemon. That's perfect. So I'm just gonna put that in the fridge, guys. Just really basic. You want a bit more salt?
No, not yet.
I didn't think so either.
See
Not
how
yet.
Yeah. Pop the bottles.
Okay, just
Let's
wait.
go.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. You guys can pop bottles.
I'm popping bottles. I think it's time. This is the bottle we got for our wedding. You drink now.
I'm here. You're very welcome, Goku. This is from a family friend of ours that lives down the street from us. So thank you, Ben and Carrie. They gave this, watch the monitors and the cameras, Sam. They gave this to us last weekend. Nice.
Shots.
Good one. So cheers to 1 week of being married, friends. And thanks to everyone for all of the love and support. Got like wet glasses here. We're popping and dripping. We got those drips and drops. Could have shot your eye out, kid.
Nah. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Because we didn't do a toast with you guys last week. That is a very nice Champagne.
There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in the fridge.
Oh wow.
Sam's gonna love that.
That was the bottle they gave us at the fucking room.
How does this compare to a Henkel Trocken? Sam poured it out, or poured it into the glasses and then poured it straight down the drain. He's just like, no.
I was like, no. It was that bad. That bad.
Okay, we're going to check outside. Yeah, it's no Veuve Clicquot. Oh, that's looking happy. I'm glad we can agree on that, Bunkman. Yeah, thanks, Vune. Well, that's what they left us in the hotel room, was a mini bottle. So we were like, okay, well, I guess we'll like try and celebrate with this. Yeah, don't even try it. Just save your money, Cookie. Okay, so Sam has now moved up the potatoes just onto the grill rack here. What are we at, temperature-wise?
Like 300, 350.
Oh, we're like pretty much good then, I think, hey?
Yeah. We're almost ready to cook.
Because those potatoes have been going for about 20 minutes now.
Well, at like 200 degrees, so not really.
Okay.
So give them like 15 minutes and then we can go.
Okay.
We have about 8 minutes to cook the lamb, and I have to cook carrots still on the same grill.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do up our little, I think I just want like a thyme oil to spoon over it while the carrots are still warm.
Okay, I put a little olive oil, salt, and pepper on it so far.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get the thyme flavor into the carrots without them like burning the herbs.
Yeah.
Or just chop it up and just toss it with the carrots right when they come off the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, Daff. We popped our bottle that we didn't pop with you guys last weekend. Henkel's like $5 in this store for a whole bottle. Oh no. Okay, we got lots of time from the garden. We did lots of good haircuts this week. And maybe we'll even do a garden tour while we have some time. We got a little time for that.
Terrible.
I have charcoal on my elbow. Thank you. I'm not surprised, but yes, thank you. Thanks for keeping me on point, Greek. Expect nothing less. Carrot bacon, Josh. I'm gonna challenge you again then. Please, go find some Nantes and bring us this wonderful concoction of carrot bacon that you just thought about.
Do Nantes puree with bacon fat in the middle of it and actually slice it like bacon. And then fry it up. It might hold together. I don't know.
I would like smoke the carrots. Yeah, for vegans, exactly. It's hard not to get charcoal on yourself when you're grilling, right, Daff? He understands.
It's impossible. It's impossible not to get charcoal on yourself. This one's better.
The one that has more drink out of it, that one's yours, Sam.
Okay.
War paint, exactly. Yeah, there might be a problem actually if you're not dirty, right? think that's more than enough time because once we chop it up, it's gonna distribute the flavor even more. So let's finally chop that. And then since the carrots have already been oiled and salted and peppered, we're just going to toss this fresh chopped thyme onto the carrots when they come right off the grill. So the little bit of heat will bring out the natural essential oils and the flavor of the herb. Oh my God, what are you doing? This guy takes it like to the next level. This is what you have to look forward to. Okay, so we'll just keep that in that container for now. And so I'm gonna think about our dish. We got the lamb with the chutney and the crust. We got our potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We have our potato. Sounds being really distracting right now. Our potatoes with the caramelized onions and or caramelized shallots and garlic. And then we have our mint cream to go with that. Maybe just a little bit. I'm trying to think of a garnish. I picked some nice red sorrel that I think will complement into this dish. So it's a little bit sour, but it has a really beautiful green and red contrast on the leaf. That's what I'm talking about. So maybe we'll tear up a few little pieces of that and just kind of place it around the plate. Good to go.
Got the timer on for the potatoes.
You have the timer on for the potatoes.
We have 10 minutes left on those before I pull them off, and then we'll swap out to the lamb and carrots.
Okay, so maybe in the meantime, we'll mix up our halibut cake mixture
Yes.
with the mayo and the breadcrumbs.
Yes.
So coming back to this, guys, is earlier on stream today, one of our friends here asked us to make some halibut cakes for him from the fish that he caught. So that's what we got. In the bottom of the bowl, we have finely diced shallot, we have chopped dill and chives, and then a bit of lemon zest and juice on this. So for a binder, I like to do a bit of like homemade breadcrumbs. So it's usually from a sourdough that I let dry out. And then just some mayo, and obviously we'll need salt and pepper. Oh, and there's chopped capers too in the bottom. So I think I'm just gonna do a little sprinkle like this to start.
I have the oven full of potatoes.
Okay. And we'll see once we start mixing this how it looks. Thank you.
Can I just get some gloves on and use my hands?
Yeah, you can. So we use mayo as a binder instead of raw egg so that everything in this is already cooked and you just have to heat it through. So our friend likes really quick things to heat up for dinner, so that's why we're doing it this way. So there's absolutely no risk of him like undercooking something. So we'll start with that amount and then we'll just leave the mayo to the side. Maybe we need more. And then the other thing, before we start forming all the cakes, we just want to be able to taste the mixture as well. That's really important.
This would be great just on a sandwich.
Yeah, halibut salad sandwich.
Yeah.
Was this pan for something?
Yeah, the potatoes when I pulled them off. to go into
Okay.
the oven. Just a little bit more salt.
Okay.
No.
Everything else is good?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Like you maybe put a little bit more binder in.
Breadcrumb or mayo?
Breadcrumb. Just a little bit. Why?
What the heck? I know. I know.
Oh, my war paint? I war painted from grilling.
He really took it literally there, Dust. Yeah, Sam, please. Get some Sam pleases in chat. Lots. Lots of them. Yes, thank you, Cookie.
Okay. We need a tray.
We're
or something.
forming?
We're forming.
Oh no.
We got 5 minutes and 45 seconds left.
I suppose. You can just use the trays from when we cooked it.
Yep.
And then we want to IQF them.
Yep.
So I should do a parchment paper.
Yep.
Guys, IQF, culinary term.
Individually quick frozen.
So that none of them are stuck together, right? Yeah, Annie, could you not? I like that one too. Beautiful. You don't want to use the ring mold?
No.
Okay. He says, Kate, please. Ring mold. I probably will need that other pan too, hey?
Or just another layer of parchment.
Yeah, he doesn't need a ring mold. It's perfect already. That's exactly it, Cookie. So like Zach loves to do that, is just like have these really quick things to pull out of the freezer and heat up. So like I said, he absolutely loved the salmon cakes that we gave him a taste of, and we're like, we can do this with any type of fish, right? And so when he got the halibut, he's like, can I have some halibut cakes? We're like, yeah, dude.
See, typically, if we had to pay for this in the store, I wouldn't be making halibut cakes. That'd be a waste of halibut. This is all the trim and some other like smaller fillet off the bottom of the halibut.
And this recipe for the cakes, this is something that comes from a restaurant that Sam and I worked at together. It was actually where we met. And we used to make them like little bite-sized cakes, so canapes or hors d'oeuvres or appetizers, whatever you want to call them, for like functions, so weddings and stuff like that. And then there would be a little dollop of wasabi aioli on top.
And salmon caviar. We used
Oh,
to put the eggs on top
oh,
too.
we used to put the salmon caviar on top?
The roe on top. Yeah.
Yes, halibut ceviche is actually really nice, Staff, because it firms up nice. How's it going, Twitch Stewie? Good to see you today.
They're gonna love these.
Yeah, I think they'll love them. And this looks like about between 4 and 5 ounces. Maybe 3 to 4.
No, you're right.
Halibut's pretty heavy. Peruvian halibut ceviche. That is a cuisine that I don't or haven't cooked very often is Peruvian. Other than the chicken, which we absolutely love. Okay, I am going to bring these over to the other side. I'll be right back, guys.
Probably should go in the freezer anyways. Call's leftover small one.
Back. Oh, what? There's only 2 more to make?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll be right back again then. Sam's going outside.
Those are done.
We got a fire. Fire. That's just because some of the fat came out of the potato pack and landed on the plate setter. Burn it off. Fee, fi, fo, fire. Even Sam's like, can you not? The lamb is not local flowers. We actually ended up getting some New Zealand spring lamb racks Frenched already on sale for like $13 a rack. But if you want local lamb, get my chosen lamb from Perry Bay Farm. Yeah, really good buy. And I know they do online ordering now as well, since the whole pandemic started. Perry Bay lamb. And we have had it before and it's so good. Yeah, Perry Bay, exactly. Oh, the lamb's going on. I actually didn't realize this. Pumped right now. And the carrots. Okay, I'm gonna try and get some photos of this real quick. Oh, never got that. It's okay. Next time you just have to give me like a 1 second there to take a photo. Okay, so this is gonna take about
8 minutes.
8 minutes, guys. The potatoes are resting up in the oven. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Flower. Just sometimes the local lamb, it's like a hit or miss. So we found out actually, real quick while we have time. So that really weird brisket that we cooked up last weekend.
Oh, man,
So we
that was
talked to the
terrible.
butcher shop because they know us, and they're like, yeah, so that was from like a supplier that we've never used before, but it was organic. So even though it's organic, you're still not getting like a really nice cut of meat. So it totally cooked up way different. So this time we got 3 regular briskets, but just something to note, right, is your different supplier is you're gonna get different quality meat as well.
Yeah, like we get chosen lamb sometimes, flour, talking flour. And it's good, but I agree, it's a hit and miss. The New Zealand stuff always seems to be great.
You can also tell by the size of the lamb racks that it is lamb. Like it's not gonna be a mutton where they let it grow a little bit bigger to get more meat, right? It's very nice and small and petite. Okay, we're gonna need a cutting board to carve the lamb. Gonna grab our plates out. Oh. Perfect salmon. Yeah, we can't really find like mutton here, hey?
Not overly, no.
I think it's more of like a European or UK thing. It's much more popular there. I mean, we might get mutton here, but it's not gonna be labeled that way. So obviously we want the carrots cooked through, but we don't want them like soggy, right? Doggo. Stop. I think I'll still dress those. Well, obviously I'll cut them up and then dress them with a bit more oil. They just look a bit dry.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do the thyme oil.
Well, you said you had enough oil, so I didn't.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have to cut up the carrots, dress those.
Do you need some time?
No, I already have it chopped.
Okay.
I got a little time for that. Mutton in India is so freaking good. I honestly believe you when you say that, Greek. I really do. Like, I'm sure it's prepared so well there that you wouldn't even know it's like mutton, right? Like, it's the same way that curried goat is delicious too. Okay, so we got a little bit of grill marks on the carrots, and you can see how they're like semi-floppy. Still have a little bit of crunch. which is what we want. The dish mutton with bone marrow. Oh, I bet that's to die for. So there we go, guys. So now obviously we got to cut these down to more bite-sized pieces that are easier to eat. It's a brown curry. So what designates a brown curry then? Just the different spices that were used in it? Taking the smaller pieces. She needs to go upstairs. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna cut these like triangles. I think it's gonna look great. Doggo's scritching like crazy right now and I can't make her stop.
This way.
Ah, the main flavor is the curry leaves. Yeah, you can't fit that in your mouth, Annie. Quick little peep outside. Look at this madness. Yeah. We're done. Complete. Okay, we got our carrots. Put our chopped thyme.
I'm gonna need 3 to 4 minutes in the oven.
The lamb needs 3 to 4 minutes in the oven, Sam says. Oh, I have 2 more pieces. The raging fire, it's back. You've tried to get fresh curry leaves. They're only available once or twice a year. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got these ones fresh. Try Fairways. Try Fairways flour. So toss this up, and then the heat from the carrots is gonna draw out the flavor from the thyme. That's looking so good. I absolutely adore root cellar. What? That is so good. Really good, like charcoal flavor. Vegans would be all over this. There's still a bit of crunch, so I'm gonna pop this whole bowl into the oven to just kind of finish off with the lamb.
Okay, we wait.
Now we wait. So potatoes
Potatoes are done.
are done.
Lamb's done.
Lamb's done.
Carrots done.
We're just
Chutney's
waiting.
done. So are you just waiting for me to plate up? We got 5 minutes. My war paint on. We're good.
Oh my god.
They're coming at 6:30, so we're gonna stop and then start cooking for them at around 5:45.
We're almost there, guys.
This was kind of an easy dish to re-execute, so I said whatever time they wanted it. If we were doing something that had a specific time, then I would change that.
His war paint. This guy. This guy. So we need 2 plates. I have not had lamb in a long, long time, so I'm pretty excited for this, guys. Quite excited for this lamb. To see the reaction, yes. Well, the carrots got a lot of great, like, charcoal flavor on them from just being on the grill for that short amount of time, so I'm sure the lamb's gonna be great.
Well, we're gonna get a good reaction at you because you've never had this dish, and I've made it a bunch of times.
Billions and billions?
Thousands probably. What?
I don't know, Bonkman. He doesn't want to wash it off. I don't know. We already gave him heck. Yeah, we said, Sam, please. You saying something though, Bonkman. It's like your little comment there must have hit him a bit different than mine because he's now washing it off. Please. Yeah, this is what happens when you marry them. Sammy looks like Willie Coyote after an Acme grill blows up. Yes, most posts. Exactly. Oh, he's back. Whew, not blown up anymore. We're almost there. You have a bit of stuff on your... I don't even know what that was.
Oh no.
He's going in. He's like, well, it's no Hankel. It's no Hankel troken. He doesn't usually like champagne. Another marriage saved from divorce. Still some ash on his face. That's a pour. This is Bottega. Bottega Gold. It's actually quite lovely. Is the ash edible? Yeah, do you not remember the trend from like 5 years ago? And on the garnish for this plate is onion ash. Like people were just like burning everything and garnishing the plates with ash. And it's like, I'm not really feeling it. I'm happy to say that I never worked in a restaurant that followed that trend because I really didn't understand it. It's like there's a limit to like the caramelization where it just starts to taste weird. Hi, Green Box Box. How are you? You had no idea? Maybe it was just in Canada. What are we doing up here? Sammy had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Sammy went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed him to the patio on a little trek. And little did the lamb know, it went right into the big green egg. If it didn't know, it does know now. Thank you for the songs, friends. So you get a Sammy plate up today, I suppose. Let's move this out since the lamb's not here yet. Or we'll do 2 different plate ups. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
So we'll do a Sam plate up and then we'll do mine.
Like, look at everything underneath there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Liquid gold. Yeah, indie game. Don't trust stairs, guys. They're always up to something. Love it. Yeah, just take out the potatoes and give the rest to drink. Just infused butter. All I can smell is the potatoes, and it is so good. So, so good. Oh. He's going for that good dollop of chutney.
Almost.
Almost, he says. Yeah, dizzy yet?
1 minute timer on the lamp.
Okay guys, so if you want the recipe for the date and mango chutney as well as the coffee crust for the lamb, they are both posted in Discord. We have no links to the recipes today because they are from a restaurant that Sam used to work at. Yeah, pretty healthy 2/3 of the plate. We always try and keep things pretty balanced. Everything in moderation. It was great to see Sam in the kitchen today. Nice having him in here with me. Except butter tarts. But yeah, everything in moderation.
Making butter tarts?
There you go. Toy rodeo. We're drinking. What is the sauce on the carrots? Wow, I can't talk. That sauce is a mint and parsley yogurt. So a minted yogurt is what I call it. So we chopped up mint, parsley, and put some lemon juice in there with salt and pepper. And it's just a plain yogurt. Yes, Annie. Dinner was almost finished and everything was left in taters.
1 minute,
Tatters.
30 seconds.
How's that bread, Annie?
We'll bring the first one out to rest.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, a minted style of yogurt, just to bring everything together. Running a few errands with the girlfriend and guest. See you tomorrow, Bonkman. Have a wonderful visit with your guests.
Those potatoes are great.
And what are we cooking tomorrow? Rouladen. Yeah, German foods tomorrow.
And then
Woohoo!
meat slicer tomorrow.
Yeah, and using the meat slicer again. Have a good one, Bonkman.
Wait, bonk!
Sammy's like, I want to slice the lamb.
No, I can't slice it.
Oh,
I can show. One lamb.
one lamb that he can't slice yet.
I have to wait anyways.
Okay, now you can go.
Now you can go. I have to wait.
Good smells. Really good spice smells. Bye. Is Sammy still in his PJs? Yup. I was gonna ask him today before stream if he was gonna change, but it was pointless to even ask that.
Oh, hey!
It's a bit misshapen, but you guys still have to practice a few times. Exactly. Look at that, like,
Good crumb though.
look at his proper rack and everything.
That looks
Annie,
good. That looks good.
it looks just as good as my first few loaves when I started baking bread. I seriously have like made a few pancake loaves in my time, but that's the good thing is like I'm saying is even though if you make a pancake loaf of bread, you can still eat it. It's just a bit crusty. Mmm. Oh, wow. How's it going, donuts?
I cooked it for about 12 minutes, so I'm gonna rest it for at least 4. At least 4.
Hope you're having a good day, Lola.
Should be nice, medium, rare-ish.
Yeah, call help, Tipsy. Send help.
Number 2's done.
Warning. Disclaimer. Yeah, it's flooding. Oh no. We might be coming in then to come and fix it for you. You had to cut a couple Twitch friends from you, which is hard, but things happen. Oh no. And yeah, you know, I think that's a good way to look at it is like, yeah, things happen and you have to do things to make your life better, even though you know that maybe it will make other people feel not so good for a little bit, right? But like I said, is you still have to do stuff for yourself.
Hardest part.
The waiting is the hardest part.
Cool.
Yeah, if I'm giving you my donut to strip, you better have one smoking hot bod. What kind of donut would it be? Yeah, my body is mediocre. So it's more like a grocery store donut, pre-packaged. One of those like powdered sugar ones where they've been sitting on the shelf for a couple days. Those are the donuts that they would strip for. Thank you so much, Tipsy. Yeah, that's why we're having a little bit of bubbles today, as we did a little toast with you guys from last week. So thank you. 1 week being married, and we're still kicking. Yeah, he only gets donut holes now. Yeah, the shitty cake ones, exactly. Don't watch the clock. Krispy Kreme is the only way to go. That's what Toy Rodeo is saying. I can't agree. I like Krispy Kremes every now and then, but we don't really have it up here. Sam likes Cook with Kate donuts. Oh, the merch. The merch is there. Oh, hello. Ooh.
All right. Let's cut some lamb. So normally you go 2 bones per cut, or you try to. And you just follow down the bone.
Oh, baby. That's looking perfect.
I still know how to cook lamb.
He can cook, guys. Sammy can cook too. I like to think that he definitely cooks meat better than me. I don't know. He's got this gift. He's got this gift.
Coffee crusted rack of lamb with a date and mango chutney with warba potatoes, grilled carrots with a yogurt mint sauce.
He's going in.
So you just lollipop it, put some chutney on top. I'm so good at my job.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna make my plate up in the background.
4 minutes. Okay, let's do it again. The chutney on top. Look at that cut.
Wait, we already finished the Final Cut Pro goal. Yes. Oh, we gotta fix that one. Lies. It's all lies.
Caitlin's doing her own plate. I'm so glad I made this. Thanks, Annie. Ooh. Utter perfection. That's how the meat turned out.
I'm gonna just take this out of here. That's way too dangerous. It's a really thick piece, so I think I'm just gonna like pop it on there. That's the fun part of plating lamb, is you can build a lot of height on the plate.
Taters are so good.
So now with our sauce that goes with the veggies, I just want like a little spoon over. And then keep some over here to dip with. Come in with our chutney to pair with the lamb here. I'm gonna do a little dollop kind of behind here. It'll hide. And then our little garnish of the red sorrel for just a little bit of like some acidity and color.
It's almost like a raita.
Almost like a raita, yeah. The sauce there, how is it pairing with everything? I think that's good, guys. So this is how I would present it to you if you were ordering this off of a menu. And that's why Sam always says Kate plates better than me. And we are charging $25 per plate with a half rack. So this could easily, this plate right here, I would probably put that for like $46 on a menu.
Mm-hmm. Actually a little low, so that was 10 years ago.
I really love the lighting I'm getting from this angle, so I'm just behind the scenes right now, guys. Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you, Annie, for getting me to make this.
Okay, we get to eat. We get to
I
eat.
really enjoyed making it.
This was our first Cook with Sammy redemption. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, obviously I have to get into this. I don't really want to put any of the sauce on it yet, so I always usually just like put my meat on the side. Oh, man. Coffee crusted lamb. We're gonna try it first by itself.
It's pretty good.
Amazing cook. The only thing we didn't do was salt it.
I did.
Oh,
I put quite a bit of salt on it, actually. You can put more finishing salt in it,
that's the one thing with lamb, guys, is because of the fattiness of it, is you'll find that you just need a bit more salt typically. And I'd way rather add salt at the end than be like, wow, this is way too salty right now. Just a bit of flaked salt is all you need. Okay, now let's try some with the chutney. But it's seriously just melting in my mouth. The salt also drew out more of the flavor from the crust on the lamb.
Coffee crusted rack of lamb. Do it up.
I'm actually gonna try the potato with a little piece of sorrel. I'm intrigued.
Thanks again, Annie. That was fun.
Those potatoes are melting in your mouth.
So, 100K gets you guys a chance for me to cook with you guys.
100K channel points?
Yeah. You guys pick the meal, and I'll cook it with you guys. I'm not the same as Caitlin, but I can cook.
The carrots have the most charcoal flavor out of everything. That's crazy.
With me searing it already, it wouldn't take too much more charcoal on, but with the carrots being on the grit and actually being heated by the plate setter, it really helped.
Perfect. This is delish, guys. Yeah, the only thing missing is Tipsy's face in this plate. Okay, friends. We did it. Yeah, does the sauce melt in your mouth though? Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going back to that like minted yogurt. That's like our central sauce that will kind of cleanse our palate from all of the other spices and flavors. I'm glad you guys totally enjoyed the stream with Sammy. It was actually really fun for me as well to just kind of like stand back and watch the process as well.
Thanks, guys. I was a little nervous at the beginning, but it's good.
That too, Annie. It's like, well, since we're sponsored by Big Green Egg, we got to use it too.
Yeah.
So we'll be using the egg like minimum once a week for sure on stream. Raid. Okay. Joyce Rainbow Art. Thank you, Vune. Thank you, thank you. Okay, guys. One more look at this beautiful, colorful plate. And that coffee crust can also translate really well to any other like dark red meats.
So, since you haven't had it, and I've hyped it up quite a bit from all the people that I've served it to, how do you like it?
I love it. So I think the spices in the crust on the lamb really complement the gaminess of the lamb, where you don't really taste the gaminess anymore.
It completely eliminates it.
So it eliminates the gaminess of the lamb. So for people that are like, oh, I would love to try lamb, but I'm worried that I won't like it, put some nice spices in there. Obviously the coffee as well will complement it. But yeah, like I said, this will translate through to any like nice red meat. So beef would be great with this as well. Or goat. Beef, goat, mutton, it would carry on, right?
So this is I'm pretty sure, a pretty common brand everywhere. Mm-hmm. So it's New Zealand spring lamb, French lamb rack. That's how much I paid for each one.
It was on sale.
It was half off. So normally they're $26.
Yeah, if you can get the lamb already Frenched like that, that's the hardest part to do yourself. So even just having them French it, that's worth $12 right there, in my mind. It would also be cheaper in US dollars, exactly. It'd be like 10 bucks for a lamb rack. Okay, we are going to raid one of Vune's Twitch friends it is their birthday today. So I thought that was very fitting.
Oh, ha! Fun fact, we got married on Hitch's birthday.
Oh yeah, we got married on Hitch's birthday, so we'll always share that together. Yes. Okay, I'm hitting this button, friends. Thank you guys so much. So Cheese, thank you for the raid and run today, my dude, as always.
Thanks, everyone.
Welcome in all new followers. This
Thanks
is my husband,
Thanks for hanging
Sam.
with me.
So hopefully you enjoyed cooking with him.
It's good times. Bye.
Yeah, what a coinky dink. Okay, so tomorrow on stream, German foods. We're using our new meat slicer. We are making beef rouladen with Spätzle, so a German dumpling, and braised garden greens, as well as a wild mushroom sauce to go with it. And that is for Titan Uranus. It's like a 3-month-old menu request, so stay tuned for that. Same time tomorrow too, 11 a.m. Pacific time. So see you guys then. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy. You got something to add, Sammy? And with that, I bid you adieu.